Oh, welcome back to the Smackdown 2 clusterfuck, joined by Scarecrow and Opie. We are now
Yeah.
in December, and we got a Fatal 4-Way match for myself, and the IC titles on the line on the card as well here. I can sort of see the light at the end of the tunnel now, because we're getting towards the end of the calendar year, and we will then be soon entering January, and that means Rumble, baby.
Rumble. Oh yeah.
What are you eating now?
Some ice cream.
Ooh, nice.
What kind of ice cream?
It's strawberry.
Ugh, I don't like strawberry ice cream
No
very much.
shit, man. Hook it up with some vanilla with some chocolate toppings or something.
Oh yeah, chocolate and vanilla, fantastic.
Sadly, I don't have any. Sadly, I don't have that.
Have
The
you
whipped
ever,
topping.
do you guys ever have that where you've noticed that strawberry flavored stuff actually doesn't taste like actual strawberries?
Yeah.
Tastes like shit.
It's just weird. It's like this is not strawberry. I don't know who's convinced you it's strawberry, but it's not.
Artificial flavors convinced me.
Should just call it something else. Yeah. So anybody bought any new games or anything recently?
No.
Yes.
Oh, what you bought? What have you bought, Scott?
I'm not gonna go digging through my games. I just got my receipts laying around.
Another receipt will do.
See. Okay, that was when I got the RFU Dapper. Okay, so the last time I was there, I completed my Tony Hawk Pro Skater collection. I have 1 through 4, and Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus.
Oh,
There.
nice.
And then this last time for PS1, I bought Tenchu Stealth Assassins, a ninja game, Fighting Force, and Twisted Metal 1 and 2, and a new fiction. I told you that story, Turbo.
Yep.
And to be quite honest, guys, both of those tabs were under $100.
That's not bad.
Oh damn.
I assume all the games are in good condition.
Oh yeah, and I would have got Resident Evil 2 and 3, but 2 goes for 25 American, and 3 goes for 35 American, and that my tab would have been like $120. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I have yet to spend over $100 on video games, so I
Nice.
will one day. But also, it always grabs my attention too. They have PSPs for 50, $60 in good condition. They've got every Game Boy you can imagine. They even have 3DOs at that store. Like, they have everything.
PSPs are usually quite cheap over here. It's just getting fucking like JRPGs and stuff at a decent price that's the problem.
Oh yeah, that's the one that you buy for JRPGs, or was that the Vita?
Both, to be honest, have a lot of JRPGs on them, so either or, to be honest.
I've never
Well,
played a JRPG, but soon in the future I will.
I am surprised you've never played them,
What?
considering some of the content you can find in JRPGs.
no shit.
Geek.
There's people have sex and all kinds of shit.
I know.
Geek just hooked me up with Neptunia the other.
That's a good
I've not actually played that one. I have been playing a little bit of Trails of Cold Steel 2, 1 and 2. Think Final Fantasy VIII's like student thing, but with anime girls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's already getting an erection.
That's a game I do not miss.
What, Final Fantasy VIII?
Mm-hmm.
Currently, LP wise, finished the second disc. Have to start the third at some point in the future.
I'm sorry.
I know.
The
am
game
trying.
is such shit, man.
Story.
I remember-
I'll be honest. Gameplay wise, I've actually kind of warmed up to it a bit. Because it's so easy to break. And I must admit, during the Let's Play, I've kind of toned down on the hatred of the gameplay. But the story and the characters are still fucking garbage.
That's what I mean. See, back in my day, story was horrible. I would get chastised because, I'm still playing like Chrono Trigger and Mario RPG and, shit like that. And people are moving up to Final Fantasy 7 and 8. Oh, Vale, man. Have you played this game? No. Well, you need to check out the graphics, dude. Man, shut the fuck up.
I think
Meanwhile,
it's
you
impressive
got
for the
all these
system.
graphics and the game fucking blows.
Yeah, the graphics are impressive for the time being, but that's about it.
No, that's the only emphasis that they would ever put on me. I mean, it's nothing personal, but like for example, before I even knew what races were, I apparently had one when I was younger because I got challenged. I still have it, Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo, and he was racing the same game with me, but he was playing the PS1 version. I won.
Isn't I thought the PS1 version was Chrono Cross.
No, that is a different game.
Oh.
It follows the same story, and it does have cameos from 3 original characters, but nah, it's supposed to be the sequel, but it was a fucked up sequel. But
Ah, fair
meanwhile,
enough.
like I
Listen,
said,
apart from that one Cruise Choice live stream, I've only played a little bit of. That's the only time I've played a bit of Chrono Trigger. I actually did enjoy it though.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. What the fuck are you laughing at, by the way? You've been at it for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Sorry, it's just those fucking giggles and shit.
Oh, fair enough.
Uh,
I thought you were playing with your cock or something and laughing at it.
no, no, that's
Well.
later.
Oh Lord.
Oh, now you're taking off Funaki now.
Right, so I'm not actually doing the match. I'm just going through the skip match cutscene here, and Funaki wins. I lost to both fucking members of Kaientai.
God damn.
We
You
choppy
lost
choppy,
this-
your Olympic pee-pee.
You lost to the SmackDown's #1 ring.
Oh hey, two characters from WWF betrayed.
The Game Boy Color game? I have no fucking idea what we're talking about here.
He knows.
I actually had that back in the day.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if I'm just too sleep deprived. Are we on the same train track here, or are we like on fucking going in opposite directions or something?
It goes back to the conversation. Opa's laughing because we just had this conversation like at the beginning of the session.
It must have been while I was away from the microphone.
It was because I remember bringing it up because that's why I posted top 10 best and top 10 worst wrestling games in the chat because one of the worst ones was Betrayed. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
I know, I had the game.
Oh, did you beat it already or what?
I had it years ago when I was a kid. It was a fucking piece of piss.
See, right there. So he just confirmed it. So and you can only play as the 2-man power trip, Undertaker and Rock. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what also is correct is that all 4 of those men have been tag team champions. 3 of them have been tag team champions together.
That is correct. Basically, all you gotta do in that game is keep pressing the fucking punch button.
Punch.
Doesn't each character have like a different striking move or something?
No, they have like you've got a punch, a kick, and then they all will like for a big power move do their finisher.
Ah, okay. I couldn't play it. It just looked too corny.
I like I say I had this back when it first came out. I got some enjoyment out of it as a kid. I would not probably recommend. I'll probably do an LP at some point in the future just because it's so fucking easy to do. It was sort of on the short list. I did actually try at one point to pick it as a race, believe it or not. But for some reason the ROM I found would not work properly for anybody, so I had to pick something else. That'd have been interesting to see.
Still can't believe you picked FF7 Escape from Midgar.
I'm looking for again.
You can't say that.
I'm just looking forward to it because I know how fucking Lost Goal's gonna get.
That's not a new Final Fantasy, guys. When y'all see the race, y'all understand why I'm calling it Escape from Midgar. You'll understand.
You can call it what you want. I will just keep saying Midgar.
No, I'm not even talking about pronunciations here. I keep calling it Escape from Midgar because that's what you're doing.
Oh yeah. Game start to the end, just the boss after the fucking bike section, which I think it's called Rudder Ball or something like that. I can't remember.
Then you just can't.
Man, don't make me grab my strategy guide and start taking pictures of that motherfucker. I have a strategy guide from like 1997.
Escape from a black object.
No, damn it. Final Fantasy 7.
When you said
If I want to escape from a black hole, I'll just swim out of it. Wait a minute. That didn't make sense. If I want to escape from a black hole, I'll just jump out of it. There we go. Use take 2.
if I was not eject, you'd jump into it.
Hey, as long as it doesn't swallow me whole and I can still jack my cock in my twilight, I'll be alright. Oh boy.
I'll pretend I know what we're talking about right now.
No, it's just bullshit banter.
I know, I'm taking the piss. Oy,
And I do
dear.
have to take a piss, but I'm gonna hold it.
No, if you need to go to the bathroom, dude, go ahead. It's just a match. It's just a match anyway. It'll take a couple minutes. You've got time to go take a leak.
I must say something about Chris Benoit, though.
Go for it.
All that damn wasted potential.
No question about it. One of the most fucking talented in-ring wrestlers of all time. And unfortunately,
He had it all. Only thing he needed to work on, in my opinion, was his promos. But in the ring, he could tear apart anybody.
Oh, you know, not killing his family. That would work as well.
Well, yeah, but we all know it contributed to that.
Yeah, concussion after concussion.
And roid rage.
Of course. It's a shame, really, because I think he would have probably been in the Hall of Fame if all that shit hadn't happened.
Oh, people are openly saying it. Hell, some WWE employees have said it, but...
No, I'm sorry, but after what he did, no, you don't put him in the Hall of Fame.
Hell no. They're not ever gonna do it. China got off lucky because of her status, even though she left on bad terms. Triple H, X-Pac, and especially Shawn Michaels, they're like, no, you induct the whole group or you just induct us individually. They're like, well, we're not gonna do all that. Okay.
Here's
And I
the-
mean, if
there's
anyone...
if they've put fucking Sonny in, they can put China in now.
That's my whole thing about it, and I mean, at least China could get it done in the ring.
Well,
to a point.
Did Sonny even have a fucking in-ring match in WWF?
Not in WWF.
I know she had in WCW,
She
she
had a
did.
couple. Yeah, Tammy Lynch or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Tammy Stitch, I think it was.
Tammy Stitch,
So-
yeah. Sonny.
Oh, by the way, how was that sex tape? I know one of y'all seen it.
No, I saw
Oh,
the
gee.
OSW review of it. That was it.
Jeez.
Oh,
Have you seen it,
It
Opie?
was- I forgot which website it's from, but
He's seen it.
Yeah, he's seen
That
it.
motherfucker. Excuse my language, but god damn it, Opie, I knew
Bit-
if
bit-
I asked
Bit of
somebody
a
on the
distance
crew.
from a fucking lolly there, dude. I didn't think that'd be your taste.
no,
Exactly. Sunny doesn't look like a lolly, but I'm sure she screamed like one.
no.
No, she
After it
doesn't.
was-
She grunts like a fucking farm animal.
Where in the fuck did you hear that?
Again, I've watched a review of it by OSW, and they have a few audio clips and stuff, and it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. It sounds like the death
What the
animation in
fuck?
Street Fighter.
Are you sure that was the guy and not her?
No, it was her.
And she sounded like a man in heat? What?
Pretty much, and then at one point during climax, she farts.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking.
Oh my god.
I've told
dude.
you guys
What?
before, go watch that review because they point out all this stuff. It's fucking hilarious.
I tried to watch it. I couldn't.
It's
I
fine.
couldn't. I tried.
Shit.
Just something about a bunch of grown men that I'm not friends with on YouTube. Just grown ass men, married and everything, giggling about a damn sex tape just didn't appeal
Oh,
to me.
man.
By the way, we got about 20 seconds left. We'll get more into the Sunny sex tape in the next part, I'm sure. Because, you know, we really want to plow into that fucking canyon, if you get my drift. But thank you for watching, and we will be back with part 20, I believe. But until then, sayonara, people.
Alright.
Bye, guys.